Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Lobotomy Corporation. In the last episode we're going through the days as usual, exploring, checking out new abnormalities. In this episode we have the return of a abnormality that we haven't seen since my first run through the day, plus a brand new one we've never seen before. So this should be exciting. Having said that, let's get into the day. Oh wait, right. I think I remember now. I tried this day once before. The weird monk guy. Of all these, I'm going to say license the best, so. Site work. Right. Was this that which I cannot gain through leaving, that which I leave by gaining? What's to say? Without going for, well, so dear La Luna, but will allow anyone to the greatest performance of their life. Okay, low health. Warning Game Boy, yeah. Oh, there's it. Taking higher damage during work raises the probability of it occurring, or wait, sorry. I know it's a lot weaker in, but the last time I dealt with her, she was like difficult to deal with. I know she was a wow, but still. I'll send it with you. What does it say? 20 seconds or longer. What? Okay, what's with this? Why is it specifically level 2 that's a problem? Level 1 is fine. Level 3 and above is fine. Why does it have a problem with level 2 specifically? I don't get that. Responding to his face turned green. Started immediately afraid of those. You have be advised to verify that cause of discoloration is not sensitive. Hold on. When suggested to visit at the medical ward, for those who have stomachache, they would reluctantly agree. You would infected people, you would try too hard to act as though nothing is wrong. In this situation, try not to alert the employee that anything is out of the ordinary. When the host becomes agitated, the infection will speed up. The skin begins to change. That means at least 30% of the host's brain has already been consumed. Ugh. Any conversation at this point. Any conversation at this point is the abnormalities attempt to mimic the host's behavior, so don't pay it any mind. The abnormality resides inside the host's brain and feeling physical sensation. You can try stabbing the employee with something sharp. Feigning gives him a sting. This is not recommended. As mentioned before, the host can already be on first to merge with the abnormality, so conversing will be impossible. It can enter your body through any aperture. This to mean covering up your orifice will impede its entrance. But it'll help ease your mind to cover up as much as possible. But when you enter the containment unit, the naked nest's final destination is the frontal lobe. You will become the serpent's nest, attacking anything in sight. Please understand that you will be forced to fire on sight and burn your corpse should you become a nest. Ugh. You know, I can understand something like nothing there being scary because its appearance alone can be frightening. And as mentioned before, like everything, the way we see everything in this art style is like explained in the story as being a filter to protect the manager's mind from anything. So if it's this hideous is after the filter, what does it look like without the filter? I don't want to imagine that. But I have to argue that the nest here is arguably one of the worst abnormalities, because I know this is subjective, we're getting a subjective, but to me, something that enters your body and burrows around, anything that's insect or worm-like that enters your body, and and like a parasite lives in your body, feeding off of you, or worse, just controls your body, is is ugh, it's horrifying to me. The fact that it like digs its way to your brain and starts eating your brain from the inside, all the while controlling your body so that it could use you as a tool to spread itself to other people. So it itself, or more of its kind, assuming it's capable of reproduction, and is able to consume the brains of... I hate that concept. I hate the concept so much. Just thinking about it makes my skin crawl. Just, I hate that. I should... Honored monk. Oh, he doesn't like more. I guess attachment. He likes attachment. I'd say he likes attachment. I should probably perform some level of repression work on that guy. If we're supposed to be going to that guy, it's taking a sweet time. 86. I think I'll go with that, because it'd be at least a little cheaper to get the armor suit or whatever. Armor monk is there holding a shattered piece of a Japamala in its hands. I don't know. I'll fully admit I don't know what a Japamala is. Okay, let's set up another employee or two. Wait. I just remembered the Green Dawn. If you've gone this long without dying or messing up, I hope it's not one of those things where it takes a long time to activate to bait you into a false sense of insecurity. Well, that's dumb of it. Okay, so I was looking up here. A Japamala, referred to as a rosary in English, is a string of beads used to keep the mind focused and clear while reciting the divine name. The word comes from two separate words: japa, meaning recitation of the divine name, and mala, meaning garland. I apologize if I butchered the pronunciation of some of those words. But I was just reading off of the first thing I looked at on what Google told me, so if anything was wrong with that, you'll have to forgive me for not going much farther than a basic Google check. Oh, punishing bird. You're being mean to my employees, punishing bird. Stop it. Stop it right now. Okay, might want to move the whoever's equipped with the umbrella might want to not punishing bird. I can just mouse it. Here I am acting like an E, and I have to manually click on the employee in order to see their stuff. I want to see everyone. Huh? Thank you. Punishing bird thinks he's being funny. Wait. If I can get it. If I can give nothing there as a little bonus here, there to the character equipped with the stuff, that would be beneficial. And that kind of means using the character on them as often as I can. Okay, before we end the day, I want to see if there's any last minute things we can buy. I'll buy the weapon. No associated suit. Means I could just spend it on boxes. Or spend the boxes on the weapon. I'm 10 points away. I think I can get away with this. Right. 70 and 50. And we got our suit. And we get to save having it because I can end the day. Alright, that felt like a good day. Let's see what our new enemy is. Lady facing the wall, the little prince. What does the little prince do? Like, what? Is he even capable of escaping? I think I remember hearing something about like him releasing spores. I never seen him do that. Dolphia the sleigh. I don't like you. Out of the three, I think I'm gonna go with Rudolph the sleigh. I'll see if I can handle it better than last time. I'll go with this tree sap. That should be safe, right? It heals, right? If I'm not mistaken, and do correct me if I'm wrong, I think the Jepamala is from Japan, right? I think that's Japan. Still don't like its portrait. Sense of a mysterious and transparent organic entity on top of Rudolph is human organs, all of which function normally. Okay, first of all, before we forget, I want to give that guy a weapon right now. I say I want to give him a weapon, and then I switch to the suits tab. Nothing else I want to give him that. Probably not the best weapon in the game, but why am I giving him that? I'll give him that. It seems similar, like slow or long range. This is slow and long range. Except the difference is that this does 20 to 30 points of damage, 35 to 50. That just looks like a straight upgrade. Unless I'm mistaken, somewhere underneath. 25% chance to make the target more vulnerable to red damage. The slick sensation of this ego may disturb some point. Ugh, okay, my skin's bearing the crawl again. I just hate that. Nope. I remember when I was young, like around 5 years old, I remember seeing a movie that was about like, something about like, it was a horror movie or something. I do not remember what the name of the movie was. But I was just like watching TV one day when I was like 5 years old. When I saw it on TV, I was around 5 years old or something but I saw it on TV. But there was a scene where there was like some horror movie involving insect. It's eating people's bodies from the inside out. Like, there's a scene where I remember one scene in the movie where they have two doctors or something. I don't remember what they were exactly. They were performing an autopsy on a dead dog, and they cut, and even though the dog's confirmed dead, they see like slight movement or twitching and writhing from the dog. So they like use a scalpel to cut open the dog. They pull the skin back, and literally everything directly under the dog's skin is filled with these maggot insects. Ugh. And another scene in the same movie where like there's this dog, this guy, I think he was supposed to be like some kind of sheriff or something. He's in a basement of a building. And again, he's walking back up the stairs, but like something causes him to fall down the stairs. He hits his head at the bottom of the stairs, basically knocking him unconscious with his eyes open or something. And this giant, disgusting maggot worm insect thing starts crawling on his body towards his face and crawls its way down his throat into his stomach through his open mouth. Ugh. I do not know the name of that movie, but I still remember those scenes. Okay, I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I'll strengthen. I'll strengthen this guy. Hold on. Oh wait, wrong character. Wait, what's this kid's name? When the work result is normal, encounter lower normal probability. Work result valid, lower to high probability. When you escape this facility, inflicting white damage to employees near it. Not much to them. I want to do that, so I guess you can go down there. I guess I'll put you there. Red, black, white, red. Okay, fair. Red, red, black, white. Checking another white there. Red, red. 2 reds. A white and a black. So white or black. Wait, what's this? Is this the little wand thing we got from her? Or... oh, here. It would be right here. Call me stupid. I don't know which abnormality this came from. Oh, I am stupid. I am stupid. I see it now. Oh my god. Okay, so red, white, red. Let's see if I can find something. No, I want to give you that. Might as well, mix match. You're the only one that stands out when I'm practically giving everyone matching stuff. Wait. I'll switch you guys around. But still, all these characters have the, they match in multiple ways. Not only is their weapons and suits come from the same, abnormality, but, what was it? Queen of Hatred, King of Greed, and Knight of Despair? Ugh. It's the uglier gore-ish. There's abnormalities like Rudolpho the Slay and nothing there. There are light on this world appearance-wise. The naked nest is the queen bee are blights on this world for being insectoid abnormalities. Well, I'm not gonna get anywhere by staying here staring in like an idiot, so might as well start assigning employees to work. Okay, why is it squeaking his head again? I guess I'll just assume he like the inside work the most and assign accordingly. Rusty slave bells are a jingle. The colorful lights were as bright as Christmas and as dark as every child's nightmare and grimace. Christmas, all the hideous carnival. Every Christmas I was filled with the urge to pluck the tongues of those who sing carols. I don't think anybody wants to take whatever you're giving out, pal. No one wants to take what you're giving. Oh right, I was wondering what the breathing was. If a guy had a forsaken murderer. Wait, you like... That's not a problem. Wait, he does white damage. So let's assign the person most. 7. You. Everyone dies someday. Maybe not the most positive outlook. Anyway, alright, which means I could basically farm him without worry. Except you! You need to work on your repression. You don't get that far, this far in the company without having maxed out stats. Let's get to work on that. Chop chop. Oh, come on! Oh wait, no. That's punishing her. I need to learn how to pay attention. Punishing? What are you doing? You go all this long way around just to almost get there and turn back in. Wait, hold the phone. Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay, that's just rude. Getting all that way just to do that. Are you serious? Okay, I'm wasting time. Go back to your room, punishing bird. You're just being rude. What are you hoping to accomplish? Are you playing around? Is this some game to you? Are you serious in your attempts to do harm? What is your goal? Small and common bird that punishes the evil, guilty, and all sorts of irreverent people. Some voice has said that it is cute when the bird mightily flutters its tiny wings. People have been sins long ago. Why do they commit sins knowing it's wrong? The small bird wonders. Because people commit sins and crimes because they always have some kind of excuse or reason to do it. Must be because there is no one to punish people for their misdeeds. So one takes that role, the no foul act would happen in this world ever again. Having someone to punish crimes and sins won't stop people from committing them. If people want to do bad in the world, then they're going to do it regardless of the consequences. Some people just don't care about consequences. And other people do things thinking that they can get away with it without having to face consequences. Sometimes getting away with something one time is all the incentive that people need to keep doing it. People can get caught and punished for doing something 1,000 times over, but they'll keep trying to do it because they got away with it that one time. They can get away with it again. It's unfortunate that the world has people like that. But you don't come to my Let's Play of a video game to talk about the state of the world and morality. Okay, this. None of that up there. 70, 50. And with it, I'll just get that and I'll worry about that later. 35, 40. 16, 50. I think I'm gonna make a cut here, and I'll come back after I skip a day or we otherwise have a new abnormality or something to do, because I feel like I've wasted enough time looking at stuff we've already done before, okay? Okay. I'll see you then. Okay, so we're at the part where we can choose our branch and open up from the center in the mid-tier. And my plan is that I've kinda got mostly easy to contain abnormalities that are easy enough to that are relatively easy enough to contain, to the point of you have to actively provoke them into escaping for them to break out. Which is why I think it's as good a time as any for me to try to do the timed missions that Chesed, I'm assuming that's how you pronounce his name, the timed missions that he asked you to do. So with that, we're going to be trying to speed run in the area because the way I see it, it's not out of the question to do his little timed missions, but the way I see it, you have to like be really optimal. Like you have to plan around. You have to really plan around having to do his little side quest or whatever. Which is what I'm trying to do. The new one that we got for the day is, we've seen it before. What was it? Burrowing Heaven. Yeah, Burrowing Heaven. I was looking. Lost track for a second. I had the option between. I forgot what the other one was, but the choice was between a Burrowing Heaven and the Queen of Hatred, and I chose Burrowing Heaven because out of the three, Burrowing Heaven, Heaven, not Haven. Haven was just H-A-V-E-N. Burrowing Heaven would be the easiest to manage out of everyone. I'll do that, and I just noticed this guy. Oh, that's not an afro. Just looked like an afro from the zoom out. I'll put him there. Bong bong. Bong bong. lie here. Like, for some reason, like, I know that the Lobotomy Corporation isn't like the biggest fandom, but it's got its own little quiet corner where they keep themselves. You don't hear a lot about it, but apparently Bong Bomb's some kind of meme joke character name in the Lobotomy Corporation fandom. Not sure exactly how that got around or something. But apparently it's a joke name or whatever, or something, joke character. Wait, I should probably adjust my characters up instead. Wait, these red, white, red. Should probably have something that does black damage. And I don't have anything that does that. Okay. Except for this, but that does penetrate damage that hurts your own ally, so I'll give him that. Okay. Black, red, white, red. You could have the cane. Okay, what's your team look like? White, red, black. You can have this. A cane used by monks when they travel away from the temple is commonly used to measure the depth of a body of water or to drive animals or insects away. Interesting. So every certain poison scales are multi-layered and suitable for protection and against external threats. You know, it's torn, superior to ability is soon good. Ugh. That still makes my skin crawl, and there ain't nothing that's gonna convince me the otherwise. Alright. 8 points. I went stupid there for a second, forgot what I was doing. Let's get into the day. You need to do attachment work. You can do health work. Actually, I kind of want... I'm not there, but... I think he likes... But kind of damage is perfect. Like... Alright, the ring. Kind of forgot yet. My character's being stubborn. I'm trying to specifically grind her on nothing there to get his special little bonus. Like, really? That's how you want to do it? I knew there was a percentage chance of getting it, but I'm just paying attention to this now. 1%. Cool. That's fine. It's not like I wanted your item. I mean, it's not like I'm grinding for your item or anything. No, I'm just doing it because I like interacting with you. Cool. Coolio, daddy-o. Enough of this stupid. Wait, what's he like again? So, attachment. I guess. Are they fighting? Dude. Why was it like in the doorway? What the heck? What? What? Okay, where's the... Huh? Oh, right. I'm blind sometimes. Get kicked. Punishing bird? Why do you gotta be like that? How many of these are putting cherry? Is it just dumb luck that I basically got 2 robots in a row? Or 2 robot stages in a row like this? Looks like that everyone else handled their robots just fine. And with that, the day is done! And not a single death, too. Perfection. Okay, we already got Punishing Bird. Now it's time for Big Bird, because from what I understand, there's a Punishing Bird and Big Bird are just 2/3 of a trio of birds. And something happens when you get all 3 in the commencing. Something happens when you get all 3 in the facility at the same time. Going to expand a little today and head to the managing abnormalities. Don't worry, I'm not forced to do anything to skip. Alright. Wait, okay. So we got HP in bullets. It's managerial bullets with the capacity to heal physical damage. These bullets manufactured thanks to our nanotechnology agreement with K Corporation can speed up of the body's recovery. K Corporation? Is that like... Is that like... I know that's lore stuff, probably that stuff, but like, is K Corporation... Just asking about the lore, is K Corporation like a completely different business or corporation, whatever, in this world? Or like completely distinct and separate from Lobotomy Corporation? Or is it just like a different branch or sister location under the same umbrella group or so, because like, hey, compared to Lobotomy Corporation, like would Lobotomy Corporation be L Corporation or something? Like, what's the lore there? Like, are they completely distinct and separate, or are they like a sister location or something similar? Or like you know, in the same way, like last time I heard, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like KFC, the Taco Bell, and like Pizza Hut were all sister locations to each other, which is why it's so common to see like two of them sharing a building, but like still like sister locations and something similar to that. Anyway, SPE bullets. Managerial bullets that capacity to heal mental damage. These are bullets like diluted and encapsulated to an agent for a short while. Encapsulated is used as carefully defined and will heal the target without risk of addiction. HP and bullet recovery can increase recovery, become more effective through research and refinement purity of our recovering bullets. Okay, that seems interesting. Now, let me just get this and no. Like, I understand having an upgrade that improves the effectiveness of the other two, but like, at the same time, I honestly don't know which one to do first. Like, it's like, I should get at least one of these before I even consider doing this, because improving how well these do isn't going to be worth Deadly Squad if I can't access either of these two first, you know? So, I think I'm gonna go with this. Watch, it's gonna be something similar or to Execute. Watch, this is probably going to be something similar to the Execution Bowls, where the comments go, no, you should get this. This is like, I'm doing like the exact opposite order that of like what's recommended, because surprise, I don't know how this game works. Okay, time to sort out my employees. Did I? Okay. Okay. Wait. Yeah, I can upgrade her for those two, and then put her down here, where I can grind her, what's it called? I can grind her temperance on Big Bird, because that works best with him, and I can grind, I guess I can try to grind repression work on Burrowing Heaven. If I can get away with that, well, that should be pushing my luck, but still. That's the main kind of the strategy I'm going with there. As I continue to talk with an upward inflection, like I'm asking a question. sure I got stuff from abnormalities. Let's see. I think I'm going to make another cut here before I go into the next day. Okay, I'll see you after the cut. Alright, I'm back. I'm going to be trying or making another attempt at being another mission for the welfare team. So with that, my mistake. I was expecting another. Kinda got used to unlocking things one after another in a row. I don't like the dumb little bear ears that the characters get from working on the teddy bear. I'm just not a fan. Moved her over there, but might take her longer to move back and forth between areas, but I can still. Punishing bird. The abnormality is so easily suppressed, you can literally ignore it. You can literally, the whole gimmick is to literally ignore him and he'll figure himself out. Wait. Gotta pay attention to him. So I think I'm safe. I can afford to take I can afford to take the little penalty energy hit from when it's tools, because they get obnoxious tools get really obnoxious sometimes. It's how specific they are and their handling. You have to fit these extremely specific conditions, or else your employee will be insta-killed. Drinking the tea, I said tea, I don't know why I said tea. Drinking the tree sap will heal your character at the cost of at the risk of your character might explode and die. Using the crop can give benefits to the area, to the staff in the area it's in, but it'll hurt the employee that uses it. Be careful not to use it too long though, because it will do stuff as awful as letting every abnormality that's capable of escaping. It'll basically activate the elements of all abnormalities in your current session. If they have little abilities, whatever, the abilities are set off. If they can break out, they break out. But be careful, because if you try to recall the employee too early from the room, the employee will insta-die. The employee's not in there for 30 seconds. The employee has to be in there for a minimum of 30 seconds, because if you pull them out too soon, they insta-die. If you keep them in there for 90 seconds, oops, every abnormality in the entire game escaped. Have fun with that. Seriously, like, what the heck is that? Like, are the buffs that it gives out that good? Because, like, seriously, are the buffs that what's it called? The flesh idol that good? That has to be, like, balanced in the opposite extreme like that? Oops. Can we read the backstory? In the Redacted Century, a monk named Redacted from the province of Redacted walked the path of Buddhism, seeking liberation through enlightenment. He was on the road. He was on the road to his home country to spread his philosophy when he heard that an old monk was being cremated in a nearby town. He felt that he should go witness it, however, a man stopped him. "Excuse me, sir, there's a rumor that an evil spirit lingers in the town you're heading towards." The monk replied, "Evil spirits are naturally born from one's heart. How could I miss the cremation of great monks simply because a rumor has been spread?" He then continued on his way to the town of Redacted. When the monk arrived, people from all around the town were gathered in the ceremony. They were gazing at the corpse of the old monk, chanting the name of Guanyin. Am I pronouncing that right? The chant was born more out of desperation for something they yearned for, rather than commemoration. The funeral pyre started cackling as it was fed with kindling. The wooden percussion echoed, and the chanting grew louder and louder. Soon the crowd started buzzing with nervousness. Something's not right. The people were greatly disappointed by the amount of the sarira that appeared. There were no more than 2 spoonfuls. Shocked, the people soon turned into an angry crowd. It makes no sense that such a great monk had such little sarira. Okay, hold on. What's sarira? Let me get Google out for a second. Sarira. Sarira is a generic term referring to Buddhist relics, although in common usage it refers to a pearl or crystal-like bead-shaped object. It refers to pearl or crystal-like bead-shaped objects that are reportedly found among cremated ashes of Buddhist spiritual masters. Sarira are also believed to ward off evil in the Himalayan Buddhist tradition. So, okay. Clearly he was lacking in his practice of asceticism. He must not have done many good deeds. The visiting monk was himself baffled. He was unfamiliar with such an obsession with Sarira at a cremation. Even he was expecting the proper amount of Sarira that great monk would deserve. The monk spoke to a man behind him in the crowd. How can they be upset at such a sacred ceremony? A slight distance away, a very old man in the crowd answered instead. The poor and hungry yearn for miracles to save them. But how you're dressed, I would guess that you are also on the path of a Buddhist. This event must have worried you. The monk responded in a slightly disturbed tone. Sarira forms when a monk has buried his body and spirit and finally reaches nirvana. It is a natural process and not to be artificially wanted. How can you call it a miracle? The old man then burst out in laughter. This monk was known well here for his good deeds. He shared his food with the hungry and clothes with those who were cold. Or, as they say, it seems he was unable to reach true nirvana. Only too soon to a Sarira was found. He ended up being a miserable old monk who couldn't achieve nirvana, even though he was a well-respected man and known as a benevolent living saint. Do you think you will be any different? I have proudly practiced, they say, a monk from the Temple of Redacted, had earned more than 300 spoonfuls of sarira. Colorful lights sparkled across the sky as the crowd paid devout prayers at his cremation, and his sarira were as round as pearls. The emperor himself ordered 4 temples to be built in his name. The monk could not reply. But the creation of sarira is a natural process all go through. It is well known that Buddha's sarira were enough to fill a grand palace when he was cremated. One day your body shall fail, and eventually it leads you to the eternal heaven. Someday people will be there for your cremation, just like now. The monk was silent. If nothing is found in your ashes, you will be a sinner of the betrayal loka, and your path will ultimately reach nowhere. However, if enough sarira is found you that everyone looks on in awe, your name will be sung for generations. The emperor will be awestruck and build a huge temple in your name, and the people will chant while admiring the pagoda of that temple. This feeble old man is telling you all this because I can see you becoming one of the greatest monks. Listen, a few hours along from here, there's a mound we call Redacted. Go up there and you'll see several old pagodas. Inside of them are the boxes of sarira for long forgotten great monks. Why, they'll just return to the soil if nothing happens to them. But if you were to consume them, perhaps you would say more sarira than the Buddhist himself. Oh, isn't that lying? Like, aren't the ones worth respecting? Whatever, like the ones your own body used to cling to this? The monk then realized that the old man was suspicious and not sound as an old man should. However, the old man was gone and a flash at a glimpse of his face. The monk concluded that must have been a trick of the devil and tried to forget what the old man had said, but the old man's voice lingered in his ears even when he tried to sleep. The monk turned and couldn't fall asleep. He decided the best way to clear his mind was to go on a walk. As he walked, he somehow found himself around the pagodas the old man had mentioned. They were a few hours travel from where he had been staying. For a long while, only a chant of Awi Dewa Hira echoed around the pagodas. Excerpt of a folktale from the province of Redacted. My God, this is long. They say that as a mysterious sound can be heard around the pagoda as in statues in the area of Redacted. It said that the source of the sound is a Prita, a demonic creature with long arms and claws and a naturally big mouth. Some say that this creature carries a shattered Japamala. However, the exact details are unconfirmed. As this creature appears, people find that offers books are forcibly opened with their contents removed. Furthermore, monks who stay in this province must not sleep alone. They should also visit a nearby temple to receive it, and that wards off evil spirits and ensure that they carry it at all times. This kind of widespread across the region, and it has led to the tradition of chanting certain lines at pagodas where it is stored when cremation takes place. I'm not even going to be able to pronounce all that. The chant translates into this: Are you a monk? Are you a monk? You are no longer a monk. A devil shall never reach heaven. This chant is orated to the monk who has not yet realized that he has become a demon. Never seen the backstory of this. An old car taps down the valley. Merry Christmas. Santa rushes along the night sky to deliver presents to happy kids who don't cry. Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, shines snow over fog while tugging along a sleigh full of presents, guiding it along tonight. Every happy kid around the world deserves a present. From afar, the end of the valley, he resembles Santa Claus at the top of his sleigh, but upon closer inspection, is completely different from the depiction in common folklore. Contrary to the titular character Rudolph, the sleigh drags the reindeer along. We have observed 3 different portions of the abnormality separately. Rudolph, an organic entity in colors of green, red, and white that appears to be a horse or a deer. Its muscles do not seem to move, but many of our staff report movement. But hold on. Okay. just won the puzzle game, but many of our staff report movement from the eyes. They'll say that as they made eye contact with it, there's a 30-centimeter diameter hole in its abdomen. And armed employees later reported the hole was empty. Santa, a mysterious and transparent organic entity on top of Rudolph, is full of what seems to be human organs, all of which function normally. The sleigh. The size is similar to that of a child's. The plane looks like organic skin. There are white runners attached to the bottom. The accessories of the sleigh are replaced with stiff, severed hands. Unknown objects are carefully crafted in gifts. Many employees tried to open these gifts but failed. The rumor has it that they can only be opened on Christmas Day. These three elements are crudely sewn together. Doctor or sensor name suggests that all three parts may be made from a single body, or made this thing must have great hatred for Christmas. As well that, or they never seen Santa Claus. Ugh. I don't like that the sleigh with the sack is like writhing and wiggling. Gross. Wait. On the second thought, I don't want to interact with it. I said something. Whatever. Okay, it's... Blue Noon. What's blue again? Wait, I'm kinda curious, can I... Is it possible to use, like, suppression bullets here to say, like, if someone already goes insane, like, I know you have to, like, say to employees to shoot them with white damage until they, like, heal them, but is it possible to, like, save someone yourself by using SP recovery bullets on them after they go insane? Or do you just like loot, or does that become outside your realm of direct control when they go insane and you have to like send other employees or something? Like, can you just, like, heal someone's insanity with, like, directly with SP bullets? or so, or does that not work? I do not know what the blue one is. Oh, sleepers. Yeah, I remember these guys, but I didn't know. I thought they had their own little dawn thing. I didn't think they like skipped directly to noon. Well, no matter. The point is, I need to. Actually, I think. The sweeper. I don't think I remember encountering these guys this early. Either that or I'm wrong and it's just like my imagination. I could be wrong. Who's still alive? The heck? Come on. Get them. Well, this day's been unproductive, but well, I'm at least glad that nothing bad happened. Now let's see if we got any new abnormalities. Ugh. Well, it seems you did alright. Looks like you're not as useless as they say. I'm not sure. That's kind of a backhanded compliment. Oh, you did something right for us. I guess you're not completely useless. So backhanded. Try not to overdo it though, okay? Manager, you're accomplished quite a few things already. What you've already gone through will have lengthened the lives of our employees by at least some degree. So, you should hopefully be satisfied now. It's not that I can't see you from your point of view. You came to Lobotomy Corporation probably want to put forth your best effort to mold this place into something better. But this place is just like a cup of coffee gone cold ages ago. I get that's a strange comparison, but that's how it is for me. It'd be better off for all of us in the end if I were to at least feign our noble and benevolent posture, now wouldn't it? Same goes for you, manager. I said before, and there's no need to invest your emotions and effort into such drivel. Is that why you're so chill and relaxed all the time? Investing emotions and effort's a waste of time to you? I think I have to rebuke you there. Alright, suit yourself, Mr. Passionate. I'll say that I'm curious is how long that fire in your heart will last. I'll get going now. I'm actually quite busy, even though I seem relaxed. Lady Angela, please have a look at this. I spent the whole night researching an efficient method to improve the welfare of our employees. Ha, that's funny. Just look who's talking. Yep, here's the Nether mission. You are next week. How about we raise the bar though? I expect you'll just do a great job. I expect you'll do a great job just like before. Finish the day within the allotted time limit. These loading screens. Loading. Alright, I think I'm gonna be saving the next attempt at the mission for next time. I'm thinking around ending the episode here. But from the looks of it, like, we got another mission to do, but doing these time limit things, like, I've been meaning to get around to. Eventually, I'd have to do them sooner or later, but better to get them out of the way now while I'm still able to, as opposed to putting it off till later. Or besides, it's like I said before, you have to, like, these kinds of missions, like, in some ways you have to, like, the best way to do these missions seems to kind of be, like, just completely restart your entire session from day one and completely plan all of your abnormalities around, like, which mission you want to do. Like, for example, like, doing the time limit, the best way you can do that is, like, aside from, like, pausing the game and, like, sending as many of your employees to work on abnormalities as possible, well, you have to, like, it might be a good idea to restart the day and spend a lot of time getting a combination of abnormalities that are either super easy to deal with or relatively easy, depending on the abnormality, like Big Bird, Burrowing Heaven, or so. Versus abnormalities that can, and at least potentially, give out a higher amount of power, like this guy here. Missions can become a lot easier with the right. I understand nothing can really replace a good strategy, but you can make, like, your assortment of, like, which abnormalities you bring onto the table a part of your strategy. But you have to, like, be patient. There's, like, a patience to it. Like, you have to be willing to, like, replay the game from day one and, like, work your way back to a point and, like, make the right moves, the right decisions along the way. You gotta be, like, patient with that. But still, nothing beats a good old-fashioned planning. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. This has been Lobotomy Corporation, and as we go on, we'll see what we can do with next time we'll be trying to do the time limit more, and even though we have like one Aleph already, I'm still trying to like plan my session around like what second and third abnormality do I want to work with in order to do the mission here. So, but as much as I'm trying to like plan around like the easiest Aleph abnormalities to work with in order to beat it, because there is a hint of like random luck to it. It's like the game randomly just gives you 3 different options to choose from, and then you gotta select which one of those 3 options you want. You don't get control, unless there's some kind of trick or something that I haven't heard of. You don't exactly get to control the 3 it randomly gives you, unless, like I said, there's some kind of trick to it that I don't know yet. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. This has been Lobotomy Corporation. And until next time, you know where the comment section is. You know I appreciate comments and all that jazz. Thank you again for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys around.